Hi, Ethan. I'm David. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay, so Ethan, so this is like on this is on LeChetelier's principle. So this is if it's heat plus this blah 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 equals this, um, by the looks of it, so basically with LeChetelier's principle, if we add like our H2 right here, and it's 2 plus O2. Sorry, I'm on a mouse pad right now. It says over here that it's like it has heat plus this. So we'll put delta H. But the thing is that normally with water, it's an exothermic process. So actually you'd if this were more realistic, it would be over here for delta H. So just for the sake of it being realistic, I'm gonna just sort of cancel that out, and I'll let you figure out part 3 of this question, so that based off of what's being asked. But usually this reaction is exothermic because heat is being released from the reaction. So more energy is released when you break these H2 bonds and O2 bonds to reform H2O. More energy is released. So for LeChatelier's principle, if we increase, say, the concentration of something, say if we increase the moles of H2 or O2, it's going to push over to the right towards your products. So if you increase the concentration of H2, it's going to push over. Or if you increase it, it's going to push over. If it decreases, then there's sort of a vacuum. There's decreased moles over here. So then that means it's going to push over to the left toward in favor of the reactants in terms of LeChatelier's principle. If we increase the temperature here, that means we're adding delta H, which means that this reaction would favor the other way around. It would favor the reactants. But according to what you have here for the reaction shown up here, which would be like, this looks like sort of something that would be for endothermic, it would actually favor the products in terms of that. Okay, so if you were to increase the pressure, if you increase the pressure, that means a lower amount of moles would be favored. So that means if you look over here, everything is in terms of gases. So let's switch over to here. So that means since there are 3 moles of gas over here and there's only 2 moles of gas over here, that means pressure is going to favor the lower amount of moles of gas. So that means your products will be favored because there's a lower amount of moles. But if you have decreased pressure, it's gonna favor the less amount of moles. So your reactants would be favored for part 5, and for 6, if a catalyst is added, it's not going to affect it's not going to push it towards the right or the left, because in terms of energy versus E, we'll say E versus reactant or reaction process or reaction progress. um there's sort of a bell curve right here. All your catalyst does is reduce the activation energy, and this is your activation energy right here. What your catalyst would do would actually decrease this. Therefore, what would happen is it's not going to favor your products or your reactants. Your catalyst only reduces the energy required to get to your products. And right here, what I have shown here, if you're looking at it in terms of your energy, um, you would basically, would be an endothermic reaction because your products are higher in energy than your reactants. And actually, I should probably be showing this in terms of delta G, so I'll fix that real quick. All right, Ethan, I hope you understand it. I hope you get this better. I hope I showed you well. Have a nice day.